Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting game of girls high school varsity soccer here on CPHS 6. I'm Carl Stafford. Tonight's matchup, Battle of Crosstown Rivals, as the Port Huron Northern Huskies host the Port Huron High Big Reds. Huskies the home team tonight, although they share this soccer arena. Now just underway. Northern with control on the near sideline, plays the ball into the box. Nice opportunity for a cross here. That's Carson Day looking for some room. Got tripped up inside the box. No contact called. Incidental contact, and of a goal kick upcoming for the Big Reds. Or excuse me, corner kick. I'm going to say that was off Port Huron High. So first opportunity here. And we see all the Huskies lining up along the far baseline. Going to try to rush in at the last minute, cause some havoc for the Big Red defense. Here comes the corner. Corner at the top of the circle. Just outside the box. Dribbling, nice opportunity for a shot now. And outcome to make the save is Jessica Baker. It was Hannah Jones with the shot. So good early offense here from the Huskies, as they now play a ball in along the far sideline. They'll give chase, but we'll roll out of bounds. Big Red throwing. This ball will bounce back. We'll see if Baker will pick it up. I'm surprised she didn't, so they're going to let the defense take care of it. Gave it to Cece Schuler. Now taken away by the Huskies. Again, looking for a centering pass. Running out of room. Gets a shot off net. Hannah Jones there. Tough angle there. Not sure if she meant for it to be a shot. Tried to throw something in front of the net. Got to give her credit for that. Second time already we've already said her name tonight. She's actually a freshman. So all the more impressive. First year on this team. Nice long throw in, stay on side. And again, controlling the ball is Jones. Big Reds play it out past center. Chasing it now, but just going to get played right back to the Husky defense. We'll chip it away to the sideline. Now stays in and eventually out of bounds. The Husky throw-in. That was Sarah Vanderhoevel back on defense for the Huskies. Big Reds again play it up. No one there to take advantage of the pass. Nice challenge there. Big Reds staying with it. And eventually taken away. Nice play, Erica Oriole. Top of the circle, shot off the side of her foot, and she knew she missed one there. It was Brittany Schrafer. And we'll have a goal kick upcoming for the Huskies. So again, the battle of crosstown rivals here, Port Huron Northern against Port Huron High. First opportunity there for the Big Reds. And foul on there. Will free kick for the Big Reds, and we'll give them an opportunity to bring up their midfielders and try to get something going offensively. Short free kick. Now played into the box. Nice defense to knock that one back out. There's Boyd Cleaver with a pass interception on defense. Good challenge at center. Good use of the body to bump off the ball. Again, Brittany Schrafer. And right alongside Schuler with a nice throw in. Ball passed up through center. Nice long pass in now. Gonna be a scoring opportunity. She got control of it, and she does. Tough angle, and that's just like that. One is on the board. Hannah Jones. She's been threatening already early, and officially puts one on the board. 1-0 Huskies. Tough break there for goalkeeper Jessica Baker. Tough goal to stop if you are Baker on the breakaway. So the Big Reds will try to get something going as they restart play. Trying to pass that one over to Schuler, but that will roll out of bounds. Unable to, didn't really have much room to work with. Now another chase for it. Jones almost tripped up, stays with it, tries to center it, a little too far. Huskies are still alive on this play though. Chasing it down on the far side. Wisely will play it back to their midfielders while they try to set something up. Nice ball into the box. And Schuler able to knock it down, and that shot just wide. So another goal kick upcoming. And we're seeing very early on that the Huskies are a much more patient team. Definitely more controlled possessions. Goal kick played by the Huskies, played into the box. Jones tried to get a hold of it. Shot off, just off the mark. And that was Andrea Simon, I believe, with the shot attempt. So another goal kick now. Played right to the Huskies. Something they had a problem with the last time we saw them. The Reds were often giving away possessions on goal kicks, turning them into easy scoring opportunities for the other team. Chasing it down the far side, Huskies keep it in. That's Laura London. Jones again with the pass. Nice opportunity, running out of space, overcomes help, and good defensive pressure by the Big Reds. Really helped cut down the angle of that shot and send it just wide off the outside of the net. So we'll have a goal kick. I think a key matchup we'll have to watch here tonight is Hannah Jones versus Brittany Schrafer. These two are really battling out in the midfield. Seems to be the two players that both teams really go to for control on offense. Kind of setting up the plays, so it's going to be interesting to watch that battle. Pass intercepted there, taken away by the Huskies. Tried to play it up, plays it out of bounds. Back to the Big Reds. Far side now with London. Working it up the far side of the Huskies now. That's Andrea Simon. Stops on a dime, looking to center or please play a ball back. That one rolled out of bounds. They're going to say it's off Port Huron High. Huskies throw in. Reds knock it right back out. Huskies now control this after a nice individual effort. Gets to Jones in the middle. Some fancy footwork, drops it off to a teammate. and eventually cleared out of the zone, but right back to the Husky defense. Long ball played in. Out comes the Huskies goalkeeper. They'll knock that one up and out of play. Nice move there coming outside the box. That's Kate Lubbers in net for the Huskies. She's also a freshman. So a lot of young talent on this Husky team. Good challenge at center. Long ball played in. It's going to be whistled for offsides. Close call there, as Jones almost had breakaway number 2. So 29:39 remaining here in the first half, as we await the free kick for the Big Reds. I think they're going to call handball there, or a shove. Signal came a little late, so another free kick. Stalked by the Huskies. Battle for it there, knocked down, no contact. Just some physical play. Whistle and change there. I thought it was going to be a Husky throw-in. Change to the Big Reds. Big Reds control the throw-in. Here's a key challenge here. It's going to take away the possession if Huskies win it. Play it back to their defense. Big Reds have to keep alive at least one possession. Just keep threatening in the Husky zone, and eventually a scoring opportunity will come about. They just keep that pressure on. Still battling for it around midfield. Long pass in, now Jones. Watch the hustle here. Beats the defender and then beats the goalkeeper for goal number 2. That's Hannah Jones with 2 goals here tonight and gives the Huskies a 2-0 lead. Still here in the first half, 27:39 remaining. So again, worth mentioning, Hannah Jones, the freshman from Port Huron High with goal number 2. From Port Huron Northern, excuse me. Good challenge there, taking away the ball. It was Nicole Riley. Jones makes a nice move at center. Pass will a little off the mark, a little miscommunication there. Well, the Big Red throwing. As we take a quick moment to do a couple substitutions. Short throw in and leaving a lot of pressure on those back 2 defenders. Now finally up to the forwards. That pass off the wrong side of the foot and will go right over to the Huskies, now controlling it on the far side. Long pass, that's Tomlinson. She's going to look to center. Drew some of the defense, a nice defensive play inside the box, and we'll clear that out to the far sideline. It was Taylor Smith. Some foul was occurred on the play. And we got a free kick pretty far away from the ball. I don't know what that call was. But anyway, free kick, Big Reds. Far side again, cuts it back, trying to center. Once again, Big Red defense is there. Unfortunately, this time it will roll out of bounds and will result in a Husky corner kick. I believe Nicole Riley and Alyssa Rudolph were back there on defense. Or that was Riley and Smith. Comes the corner for the Huskies. They break out of their huddle. Nice play inside the box, Aganagua. Big Red's trying to play it out now. Nice challenge and takeaway by Jones. She is just controlling the ball in the middle of the field. Nice centering pass that almost hooked into the far post. Huskies try to play it back and try to set it up again. Defense comes back to play the ball into the box. Out comes the goalkeeper, and she will scoop that up. Jessica Baker. Again, the sophomore goalie in the net there. Short kick there. Definitely not how she wanted to kick that one. But no harm, no foul, right to the Big Reds. Now some delay as we wait a throw-in. Throw-in right back to the Huskies. But knocked back out, so we'll do it again. Some contact there, trying to go in for the header. So a free kick for the Big Reds. And that's a situation I wouldn't mind seeing the Big Reds take a little bit more clock. You don't want to get in trouble with the refs. You got to take them pretty quick, but take some time on those free kicks. Get your midfielders up, get your players into position, and trying to catch the Husky defense off guard, but it's not really helping yourself any if your players also aren't in position. The ball booted into the Husky zone. Out comes the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, she plays it right to a Big Red. We've seen Kate Lubbers come out of the net pretty far a couple times here tonight. Second time she played the ball outside the box. Can be a dangerous play for goaltenders, but can also save a lot of breakaways if you play it right. She's used it well thus far. Tomlinson with the takeaway for the Huskies. Trying to chase this one down is Jones, but the Reds will clear it away. That's Brittany Schrafer on defense. Nice pass there. Contact definitely threw a little bit of a shoulder. No call. Huskies recover. Like to see that in your team. Resiliency just to play on. That kick popped up. Almost some more contact there. She almost got kicked in the right in the hamstring. But it's all ruled incidental. Jones with the takeaway there. Nice challenge. Out comes the goalkeeper battle, and that one will knock in the net, and that is goal. Is a goal for Devin Tomlinson. So that makes it 3-0. Port Huron Northern over the Port Huron High Big Reds. So now Jones with 2 and Tomlinson on the board. I believe that pass was from Jones. I believe you can credit her with the assist there. Play at center, far side. Good challenge by the Big Reds, and now finally an opportunity. Tried to get this centering pass out. Tried to get that ball over to Schuler. Now comes the goalie, Kate Lubbers, excuse me. Have a throw in for the Big Reds. Played along the sidelines and right back out. We'll do it again. Only this time off the Big Reds, so we'll turn it over to the Huskies. Huskies playing it back on their back line. Feel comfortable doing so. Forwards aren't really attacking for Port Huron High. That pass, let's see if it's offside. So defense gets back, so onside. Kind of waited up for that pass. Wait for the defender to catch up with her anyway. So 18:41 remaining here in the first half. Throwing for the Big Reds. That's Carly Schrader with it now. Good challenge at center. Now backtracking in the northern zone. Like to see that effort by Schuler trying to chase down that ball. Now could be rewarded for the opportunity right here. Nice knockdown in center. Big Reds trying to keep it alive. Keep the ball in the zone long enough. They're going to have an opportunity. And eventually, Husky defense clears it out to Jones. And once again, it's a foot race, and we could have another breakaway and possibly a third goal for Hannah Jones. This one shot right at the goaltender. That one, nice pickup by Jessica Baker. That's a tougher play than goalie really gets credit for. It comes right at you, but you have to play all the angles, so you have to be aware for it. So sometimes the one shot right at you are the hardest. Huskies again continuing to control. Throw in there. She's onside, so opportunity here. Centering pass. Just slightly off the mark, not giving up on play out of the Huskies. And played back towards center. And Samantha saw her on the cross, excuse me. Challenge in the corner, nice turn. Set something up just outside the box. Got a whistle while we got a couple more substitutions. But I think this thing we're seeing really well tonight from the Huskies is the defenseman actually coming up to play a ball to their midfielders. The offense, they're not staying back. They're up by midfield and just setting up that many more opportunities. Done a really good job facilitating the offense. Slight delay as we have another substitution. 15-19 remaining now here in the first half. Again, the score 3-0. Port Huron Northern over Port Huron High. Played back to the Husky defense. Challenged by Schuler. Now takeaway. On the pass, a little contact there, no call. Looked incidental to me, but stopped a breakaway or an opportunity for the Huskies or for the Big Reds. And clearly offsides on that play was Jones, so free kick upcoming. Played the near sideline. That's Carly Schrader with control. Knocked out of bounds by the Huskies. Taking some time off the clock as we get the subs in. Incidental handball there, not called. Ooh, a little contact. They're letting them play for the most part. We'll see how that continues as the game advances. Again, out on the Huskies, so Big Red throw-in. Far side, nice centering pass. Tried to get it over into Ziggy. That's Nakamoto on the far side for the Big Reds, controlling the ball. We'll tie up there at center. A little free kick for the Huskies. Nice long kick, but unfortunately a little too far and out to the goalkeeper. No play now. Nice play, Jessica Baker. Tough decision whether to come out and play that ball. If you don't, it's pretty much a breakaway the other way. So while that looked a little dangerous, paid off for her there. Again, substitutions. Takeaway now, Ziggy running the far side. Shoved off, little contact. Letting the players throw their weight around a little bit. Good bit of passing by the Huskies. Now they play it along the far sideline. And Big Reds will just knock it out of bounds. Let the defense get back. That's Taylor Smith on defense. So just over 10 minutes remaining here in the first half of play. Again, it's been all Huskies thus far. And it's Tomlinson on the far side. Tried to center it. Tried to get over to Simon. Huskies aren't done yet. Midfielders pick it up, and once again they'll start their attack on offense. Eventually booted out of there by the Big Reds and off to the far sidelines, but Huskies retain control. Throwing back to the defense. Ball played up towards center. Knocked down by the Huskies. Good job to lead the pass back. Lauren London now centering pass. Ball bounces over Tomlinson, but chases it down from behind. Nice hustle play there. Rolls out of bounds. Husky throwing right to Tomlinson. Got space. Tried to use the left foot to center that one, and just couldn't get enough on it. And we'll have a goal kick for the Big Reds. Molly Aganaga with a goal kick. Taken over by the Huskies. Nice challenge there. It's going to be off Port Huron High. We're going to have a corner kick upcoming. Huskies got to be a little more effective on their corner kicks. Missed a couple opportunities thus far. Haven't really had a good scoring opportunity out of one yet. Break out of their huddle. Long kick in, and we'll just roll through the box. Still retain control though. Now opportunity here, tight angle. You have to center it, pops it up, and just over the net. Nice attempt there, Lauren London. So another goal kick for the Big Reds. Huskies control at center. Dump it back to Tomlinson. Plays it back to the defense. Controlled passing is what we've seen all night long from the Huskies. That, and they've controlled time of possession. And speaking of control, Hannah Jones controlling the middle of the field. Big Red's looking for someone to throw it into. And a problem they've been facing all night long. On the offensive end, they pretty much throw it right into the Huskies. Just lack of Big Reds up in the zone. They've had to drop a lot of their midfielders back into defense, and nice challenge at center. Initially won by the Big Reds, but all by herself, eventually outnumbered and taken away. Now another breakaway here. It's a foot race anyway. It's going to at least put pressure on her, and a nice hustle there. Got to give credit to both players, but Taylor Smith, the Big Reds, really preventing that breakaway from getting out of control. Forced Hannah Jones into a very tough shot. Basically gave her nowhere to run. Good goal kick by Port Huron High, but nice pass inside the box. Tomlinson still battling for it, top of the circle. While the Big Reds clear it back out to center. Got a lot of space to set up. London crossing pass. Now on the other side, tough angle and just off the mark. That looked like it was going in. That was Carson Day. But we will have a corner kick. So someone from Port Huron High got their hand on it. Able to push that shot wide anyway. Let's see if they have any better luck on this corner. They flood the box. Again, a little too strong and through the zone. A lot of teams would love to have that problem. Nice move there. A lot of teams have a hard time hitting that deep corner kick. Huskies have flew it through the box a couple times tonight. Nice centering pass there. Tomlinson falling over, going for the header. The ball's still alive though, and eventually will be picked up by Baker. .250 now remaining here in the first half. Again, the Huskies up 3-0 over the Big Reds. Aguanagua with a nice challenge there. Able to knock it out of bounds. Makes a move. Nice pass. And that's right in the goal. Nice pass from, once again, that was Hannah Jones. I believe that was Savy Sunath with the goal. Or no, excuse me, that was Nicole Bachman. Now it's 4-0. Ball knocked right back out of the box by the Big Red. Huskies played in again. Shot from Tomlinson. And that one's on the board. So Tomlinson with goal number 2 tonight. That makes it 5-0. Just over a minute and 12 seconds, as we see there on the clock, remaining here in the first half of play. Now with the Huskies with a commanding 5-0 lead. This one's popped up at center. It was off the head of London. Whistle as we got a substitution. Good long throw in now. Opportunity here for the Big Reds. Good defense there. That was Micah Boyd-Cleaver. Again, the refs have been waving off calls. Players allowed to use the body to box out. Definitely getting physical. Seen that a couple times, especially used by the Husky defense, and they're getting away with it. They can't blame them. Tomlinson along the far side as the final seconds tick away here on the first half of play. And with the whistle, that will do it. Score is 5-0. Port Huron Northern Huskies over the Port Huron High Big Reds. We'll be back for the second half in just a moment here on CPHS 6. And now back for second half action. Tonight's game again, Port Huron Northern Huskies taking on the visiting crosstown rivals, Port Huron High Big Reds, and it's been all Husky control thus far. Again, 5-0. As we even have a goalie change for the Huskies. Devin Tomlinson now in net. She has 2 goals to her credit tonight, so won't have the opportunity at the hat trick. Ball controlled at center. Long ball played in. Waiting for it to come in the box, and nice play by Jessica Baker. That's Casey Falco now with a throw-in. Opportunity for a centering pass here. Nice ball played in. Still controlled around outside of the box. Aguanagua will eventually clear the zone. Huskies will dump it back in, but out of bounds, so we'll have a throw-in. Falco with a header. A little miscommunication there, bounced it off her own teammate, back out of bounds. Big Reds now, nice pass. A little miscommunication though, definitely had an alleyway to the net. Now comes Tomlinson, will knock that ball away. Nice play by Agua Naga. One knocked out of bounds. Saved it from going over the fence though. Let's quit the jog around. Centering pass for the Huskies. Able to boot it back out, but Huskies still in control. Nice pass top of the circle to Falco. Shot on net, just wide. Nice opportunity there. And a clean lane to turn and fire. Just wide, we'll have a goal kick. Hit the goal kick kind of short, so bouncing around, Huskies gain control. Again, we saw a little bit of that early in the first half and saw it earlier this season. Scoring opportunities off short goal kicks. Played to the far side of the box, played it in, off, and then bouncing around and eventually covering it up. So Baker was originally able to get a hand on it, but the ball was still loose, and Falco charging the net. So nice play by Baker to stay composed after knocking that one down and continuing the play. Stops on a dime, gives her a nice centering pass. Running out of room. Try to play that off the Big Reds, trying to get the corner. Unable to stop in time, and we'll have a goal kick. So a good turnout for tonight's game from both sides. Again, they share the soccer complex, although the Huskies are the home team tonight. And part of that beautiful weather. Finally get one of these soccer games in with no rain, and it's actually pretty warm out. Unfortunately, it's been a little one-sided thus far. 5-0. And a whistle there, offsides. So a free kick inside the Port Huron High box. Taken control of by Falco at center. Scrambling for it, hustling back, trying to turn that one upfield was Ziggy. No one else there for the Big Reds. This one popped up near sideline. Huskies able to make a play. Now trying to turn it upfield. Nice pass as the defense beat. Now on the whistle for offsides. Touched it just a bit too early. Nice free kick, played and controlled by the Big Reds at center. Miscommunication there, almost turned it back over to the Huskies. Nice play taking that one away from Ziggy. Knocked out of bounds, so once again we'll see how the Huskies can do on a corner kick. Had quite a few here tonight. Not sure the Big Reds have even had one opportunity from the corner. Past couple have gone too far into the zone. This one hooking towards the near post. Basically an overcorrection of their past problems. And now this one's out of bounds. We'll have a throw-in upcoming. Throw-in by the Huskies. All bounced around. Huskies first one into it. Long shot in on net. It was Vanderhoevel. Nice play along the sidelines for the Big Reds, Nicole Riley. Throwing Big Reds once again coming out of it this time. Big Reds control. We got a whistle. Apparently rolled out of bounds there. Huskies once again taking their time at center, trying to set something up. They have lived in this Port Huron High defensive zone all night. And show no indications of stopping here in the second half. 29-13 remaining. Tonight's game, again, the score 5-0 in favor of the Huskies. Throw in this time for Big Reds. Couple substitutions for both squads. So waiting on the throw-in. Short throw-in for the Big Reds. Battling for it along the far sideline, right back out. It's off the Huskies. Working their ball down the sideline are the Big Reds. A little miscue there. Tried to play the ball was Oriole. Knocked out of bounds. Gave the throw into the Huskies. Nice challenge there, staying with it. Big Reds, that's CC Schuler. Staying with the ball, good challenge defensively. Able to get a shot off. That's Kayla Kingsbury back on defense. Well, the Big Red score, that's going to be the kind of play that they do score on. Just a one-person break. Because they really have not been able to keep any momentum in the offensive zone. Not controlling their passes nearly as well as the Huskies are. Good challenge at center. Taken away by the Big Reds. Play it up. Could be offsides. Got to watch it here. Wisely slows up. Waits till she's onside. Tries to make a move. Centering pass. And nice opportunity right outside in front of the net. Huskies kick it outside the box. Good job staying back. The midfielders give themselves a break here, but out comes Tomlinson and will pick that one up. So good offensive series there by the Big Reds, though. First really big opportunity they've had. Challenge there, Big Red throw in. Again, being down 5 goals, they can afford to be aggressive here. Don't want to leave that goose egg up on the board. Again, a lot of pushing and shoving. Aguinagua plays it up towards center. Taking control over by the Huskies, but then knocked right back out of bounds. Tries to get it up to Jalissa Ziggy. Nice effort there attacking the ball, and that's kind of what we failed to see there in the first half. Now Ziggy with an opportunity. She got to beat a couple defenders, but on a breakaway. Tough angle, and once again throwing her on the body. We've seen a lot of contact in the box. And once again, it's Boyd Cleaver, and I believe that's about the 3rd or 4th time we've seen that today from Boyd Cleaver specifically. So, but it's yet to be called on it. So we'll have a corner kick for the Big Reds. See if they can salvage a scoring opportunity. But to Northern's credit, they're not calling it. You can play physical. Soccer is a physical game. All rolls through the box, still trying to keep the shot alive. And now we're going the other way with the Huskies. Aguinaldo with the smart play there, just plays that one out of bounds. Let everyone get back from the corner. And a couple substitutions for the Huskies, including a goalie swap. So we are having a goalie change in the middle of this substitution. It's not something you see very often. Again, Tomlinson didn't start the night in that. She actually had 2 goals coming in to the second half. And I believe that's Casey Falco now taking the net. So we're back up and playing. Whistle a couple more substitutions. Now Tomlinson will sub back in. It's a normal player, at least they originally signaled. I guess they'll wait for the next break. Kind of an odd substitution. Got to play a little bit in net. Didn't let her play out the half. So perhaps she will have the opportunity for the hat trick. And she'll sub in now. So 22:07 remaining here in the second half. Again, CPHS 6, Carl Staff Wars 5-0. Port Huron Northern Huskies over the Port Huron High Big Reds. Nice move there. Nice challenge eventually by the Big Reds, able to knock it out of the zone, but not completely. All bouncing around center. Gets it up to Ziggy. Contact there. And now we're going to see contact and going to have a free kick for the Huskies. And seemed kind of like the incidental contact that was getting a no call pretty much all night. But whistle there, long ball into the box. Right to the goalkeeper, out of her hands though. The Reds able to pick it up, trying to anyway, still bouncing around. Eventually we'll play it out to the sidelines and tried to turn it upfield, but been okay sending that one on out of bounds, just trying to catch their breath. Nice pass there, the official in the way almost basically broke up that play for the Big Reds. And nice pass to Ziggy. Far side, ball played in, out comes the goalkeeper, a little collision. Nice effort, Tomlinson trying to put pressure on Baker, but she's able to scoop that one up, make the play. Collision at center, and looks like Brittany Schaefer actually took like a knee to the stomach, and that she still looks shaken up on the play, but hustling after that one, so she'll play through it. Opportunity here. Got two players up. Out of bounds, Husky throw in. 19:21 remaining on the clock. And they will sub Brittany Schaefer off the field. Looks like she's being looked at now by the Port Huron High medical team. Ball controlled at center again. The ball handling skills we're seeing tonight from all the Huskies, but especially Hannah Jones. Remarkable to see a freshman play the way that she's playing. We have an offside whistle. Big Red's unable to control that free kick, just no one up there to play it. They've just had to commit so many of their players back to defense that offense is really playing second fiddle right now. And It's not going to get it done against this Huron Northern team. Beating her out in the foot race, Tomlinson, and takes the angle, and that's goal number 3 for Tomlinson. So check 3 goals in her box. Also played about a quarter of the match in net. So a very good game for Devin Tomlinson. And this is now a 6-0 Husky lead. So I don't know if the Port Huron Northern Huskies are trying to figure out the next position she can play or what. Either way, she's back out there for forward right now. Or it looks like she's running the midfield, but literally been all over the field today. That one out of bounds on the far sideline. Be a big red throw-in. And just to note, the mercy rule is 8-0. An 8-goal lead. So the Huskies are still 2 away from that. Good to see Brittany Schrafer back in the game. Flags up, offsides. Looked like they had a sweeper on on defense back, but whistled for the offsides. And just once again, Big Red's unable to do anything off the free kick. Now break away the other way. Couple substitutions for each team as we await the throw-in. Got nice footwork, keeps possession for the Huskies, but clearly offsides there. Tried to wave off the official, but clearly way past the last defender there. So easy call. Challenge at center, won by the Huskies. Now the Big Reds starting to throw their weight around inside the box. This game could get chippy if it really starts coming down to it. Both teams able to get away with a lot of calls. In a game that's looking like a blowout, Big Reds are frustrated right now and they don't want to start committing fouls. It's only gonna make their situation worse. Ball played through center, and it looks like they have found a new position for Tomlinson, now playing back on defense. So I believe she's played on every spot in the field tonight. Midfield, forward, defense, and goalkeeper. Eventually knocked out of bounds. Big red throw-in. Ran out of space, just knocked it out of bounds. And turnover control to the Huskies. And this one will roll out. Last touch by Port Huron Northern, so it's going to be a goal kick. And while we got a second, we'd like to remind our viewers you can get a copy of this or any other CPHS 6 program for a small fee by calling 984-6621. Again, that's 984-6621. Nice header off the goal kick. Aguanagua's there to clean up the mess, though. Northern takes back control at center. Got a handball there. Free kick, Port Huron High. Or the Huskies, excuse me. And that one right into the arms of Jessica Baker. That one off the mark and immediately out of bounds. Short throw in Huskies. We'll play it back. That's Marie Ma'ali. And a whistle there for some contact. And a free kick now going the other way. I think we're starting to see that the ref's realizing he's going to have to make a couple calls. This game doesn't get out of hand. Substitution horn. As there's 10-14 remaining here in tonight's game. Again, the Huskies 6-0. And the goals by my check, we got 3 for Devin Tomlinson, 1 for Nicole Baumbach, and 2 for Hannah Jones. Really standout games by both Hannah Jones and Tomlinson. Opportunity here, trying to extend the lead and played it too far in front of herself and upset Andrea Simon. Oh, that play was whistled dead far before that. So that's Erica Oriole taking the free kick. Played in the box, but scoop it up for the easy save. So again, I believe this is the third goalkeeper we had for Northern tonight. Started off with Lubbers, then Tomlinson for a bit. Now I believe we're on Casey Falco. And whoever's been back there hasn't seen much action. Port Huron High really unable to get many scoring opportunities tonight. Opportunity here for the Huskies and then whistled for the offsides. Nice move by Tomlinson. Plays along the sideline and out of bounds. Changed her mind there on the throw-in. It's Nicole Riley. Plays it over to Oriole. And a header regains control for the Huskies. Header was by Boyd Cleaver. It'll take a second as we got a couple more substitutions, if they're going to allow them, and now they will. 4 for the Huskies, 1 for the Big Reds. So 6:50 now remaining. Again, Carl Stafford's here for CPHS 6. Huskies up 6-0 over the Port Huron High Big Reds. It's been a tough matchup for the Big Reds, and you like to see these ones closer, especially crosstown rivals. They usually are, but it's been a tough matchup, and Big Reds has got to look at rebounding from this game. And for the Huskies, got to feel pretty good moving forward. A lot of good young players on this team. And they're ready to win now. Baker started to come out now. Could be an interesting play for the Huskies. Tough shot. And nice play by Jessica Baker playing the angles. Almost came out to challenge that ball right away. But able to poke it away. A shot from Andrea Simon. And now we await another Husky corner kick. Once again, they break out of their huddle. And once again, another ball blaring through the box. And too much on it. But still to control it on the far side. Husky throwing while we wait for another substitution. Ball still bouncing around there. Huskies trying to keep it alive. Knocked out of bounds. We'll throw in and throw back to their midfielders. They try to set something up. Nice play there, Schaefer. Tries to get up to Schuler. But the ball quickly played away and back the other way. Thrown by London, taken control of by the Big Reds. But threatening where the Huskies have to boot it towards the sidelines. Ball right around front. Scoring opportunity there. Nice defensive effort by the Big Reds. That's Alyssa Randolph. But it will once again result in a Husky corner kick. Nice play in on the corner. Opportunity there, and I believe it was Kingsbury, I believe, got a foot on it, but cross net, but no one there. So we'll have a goal kick for the Big Reds. So now just 2:30 remaining. Again, score 6-0. And the Huskies aren't coasting to a victory here, still putting pressure on Baker. So a tough game for Jessica Baker in net, but not really all her fault. Left alone on a breakaway quite a few times, and a couple plays really out of her control, and not much a goalkeeper can do. Has actually made quite a few nice saves in this one. This Husky offense has just been too much. Just controlling the possession, controlling the passes. That one off the side of the foot there, and almost a break for the Big Reds, trying to turn that one into a breakaway. But they quickly recover. Another opportunity here, shot in on net. Ball still around, and gonna have to play it out for a corner. Threatening there was Carson Day. She's been active offensively in the last couple minutes here. All bouncing around. And that one, weak shot in, picked up by Baker. As we're now down to the final 20 seconds of tonight's game. Collision and kind of a foul there. It's going to be on PH. So with the whistle there, that will do it for tonight's game. Port Huron Northern Huskies 6, Port Huron High Big Reds 0. We'd like to thank you all for joining us here on CPHS 6. I'm Carl Staffhorse. Good night.